As a matter of fact, it's not necessarily to use a gun or a knife to kill someone. There is a more deadly weapon that everybody has. Although it's small, it rarely has destructive powers if it's misused. Indeed, this double-edged weapon can make the ill feel well if it's used right, but it can make the healthy feel ill mentally, spiritually, and even physically if it's used wrong. You know what that weapon is? It's your tongue. You may think that this topic isn't that important or sort of silly, yet it's not at all. It's as equally dangerous as real wars. But the main difference here is that the victim sometimes it cries, suffers, and screams in silence. You may think that this case is too frivolous to discuss because you have never put yourself in people's shoes, and you don't have to in order to understand what behind the picture, which is the real picture. Unfortunately, sometimes we spurt our poison and throw our heartbreaking words, whether on purpose or by mistake, to cause deep wounds in people's souls, and they receive them as a dagger in the heart. You look too old, man. You know, bro, you are aging so fast. Oh, what's wrong, dude? You are balding. Look at the wrinkles at the corners of your eyes. You look much older than your real age, actually. You are graying. You are not that handsome anymore, bro. You have always heard and used these negative and devastating comments on different occasions, without any consideration of the horrible repercussions they may cause in people's life in the long run. Dear, we have to know all that sooner or later we will age if we stay alive. Our hard backs will inevitably and involuntarily bend. Wrinkles will grow all over our fragile skins. Our green leaves will turn pale, shrink, and fall all at the end of the journey. The gray hairs will be innumerable after we used to count a few of them one day. And with our shaken feet and trembled hands, we are going to ride the same scenario, but on our own way. Now, the big question is, doesn't your friend, relative, or colleague know that he's Asian and his facial expressions are changing over time? Please tell me. Doesn't he look at himself in the mirror a couple of times a day to realize that time is counting down considerably? Doesn't he feel upset or even depressed when he sees that his stamina is waning? And he has become very vulnerable after he used to fight fiercely with all courage in all battles of life? Alas, his sword is not that sharp anymore. And you still insist on twisting your sharp sword in his heart and throat to kill him mercilessly day and night. Dear, you should know that minds are dizzy, bodies are busy, souls are dead tired, happiness is almost dying, and hope is still striving to stay alive, despite all omens of death that strangle it non-stop. So, how awesome it is when you filter your words before you talk. How humane it is when you do your best to revive people's hopes instead of hurting them and killing them carelessly and playing the role of the last straw. How touching and considerate it is when you sprinkle your nice and positive energy among people you meet, even if you don't know them. Kindly, at this very moment, try to train your tongue to say nice words that cheer up people, lift their spirits, motivate them, nourish their souls, heal their wounds, alleviate their pains, let them feel good about themselves, and charge their positivity to regain their zest for life. Hopefully, you can spread this vital message to an extremely enormous extent to help people think and look well before they leave, and teach them how to heal rather than how to add a fuel to the fire. So please, from now on, let your motto be,
I am a heart healer, not a happiness killer. One more time. My motto must be, I am a heart healer, not a happiness killer. Eventually, bear in mind that you'll stand on the same stage one day to play the same role. So try to use this great gift granted by the Almighty Lord to grow seeds of love, helpfulness, cheerfulness, gentleness, and positivity in your lands and in people's lands as well, to reap them all when you age. Since what you sow today, you will reap tomorrow.